I wanted to do a brief recap of why this week is so wild in the Astros, because you are feeling it, and if it's not you feeling it, it's those around you. So in turn, you will feel it. So what is in store and how do you handle it? Let's chat about it. So starting with Monday and Tuesday, we have a really positive transit happening. We have Jupiter and the Sun trining, and on the opposite side of the coin, we have a harsh square with Mars and the Sun. And Venus is opposed Uranus. So this is just a mixed bag of emotions. So there's going to be highs, lows, bottom of the valley to the top of the mountain peaks of experiences. There might be these random serendipitous moments where you're like, oh, I just met so-and-so. It will be short-lived. And I'm only saying that because Venus is at 29 degrees in Scorpio. It's at the last degree, the anaretic degree, the wrapping up point of the degrees, saying you learned all your lessons, but there's something hidden still, right? Scorpio's the hidden one, and secrets come to light. So there's always a hidden meaning behind what's happening. So it's kind of an intense Monday, Tuesday, but again, there's highs and lows. So don't judge a book by its cover, basically, the first 2 days. Let's get into the rest of the week. So on Wednesday, Venus forms a sextile to Pluto at 29 degrees. Yes, I just talked about the 29 degrees. What does this mean? A lot. Again, we're closing up things. We are having some harsh experiences, some challenges, some lessons learned, and it's kind of like the teacher going, hey, here's that quiz. Did you learn your lesson, right? And so you get to fill out the quiz and see if you pass or if you need to repeat it again. And that takes us into Thursday. Yes, Thursday. Thursday. We have the full moon in Aries. That is the wrapping up of the Aries eclipse that happened in April this year. Yes, it's been 6 months already. Can you believe it? So it's a very interesting day. We have a very intense cardinal square happening. And if you watch my video, I go into depth about this full moon. So you know it's a big full moon. But on top of that, at the end of the day on Thursday, we have Venus officially moving into Sagittarius. So all morning, all afternoon, you are going to feel the 29 degrees of Venus in Scorpio. And then you have the 24 degree Aries full moon, and then all the Pluto 29 degrees. You have all of these like oppositions and squares happening. So it's very intense, to say the least. What should you do with this? Find patience, find a healthy outlet, try to calm yourself before you react. So it's thinking before speaking, which is not an Aries thing to do, and that's why it's something to really contemplate. People are going to be very fired up. This is an energy for war, for anger, for disagreements, and it's also triggering us, right? So watch out for triggers and do not jump ship because you're reacting to something. So it's time to cool down if you hear something you don't like before saying something that you might regret later. Again, if you have like a healthy outlet, if you can go take a walk, if you can go kickboxing, if you can do qigong, if you can meditate, if you can just be on the top of a mountain and be alone for 2 days, you'll eventually come back to a mess, but at least it would be peaceful for you on Thursday. But watch, like a hawk comes in and poops on you on the top of a mountain and you're like, I don't have a shower for 2 days, right? So it's kind of this mixed bag of like hotness. Think of fire signs, right? And then Scorpio and Pluto and Venus, we're just having a heyday. So this energy goes on for 2 weeks up to 6 months now. that will be feeling this. So watch out for events this week and in the next 2 weeks that follow that can really shake us up. And again, it's the end to a lot of storylines. It's the end of an era. We're wrapping up the last month ever in our lifetimes with Pluto in Capricorn, which it is now direct, and it's at the 29 degrees until November 19th when it officially enters Aquarius at 0 degrees. So it's a lot of energy right now. We are culminating lots of storylines, and it's a lot of heaviness. So we are all for each other, we're supporting each other, but take time out if you need to, and try not to react or overreact this week. That is my only advice I will give. Or if you can be on top of that mountain. And with that, I'm sending you so much love. Good luck this week and the next couple weeks into months ahead. It's going to be a wild ride. This is just setting the tone into the election in the US and then into the new year. It's a show you'll never forget. This is where we go, oh yeah, 2024, the year this happened. Yes, that's just summing it up. Sending you so much love. Bye for now.